Good afternoon, baby.
Good afternoon, cameraman.
Time to attack. That's what David P.O says. He's an attacking dasher.
Okay. But he should be. He's got 3 apps.
Let's talk about maintenance on your vehicle.
Okay.
Because you don't hear that a lot about dashers talking about their cars breaking down or their tires wearing out or oil changes or gas or all that good stuff. Here we go. No, 5.3. I mean, we're trying to stay underneath that 4. All right, let's try to attack. David P.O. He's in attack mode. You better take that 681. That restaurant explains everything. 6.8 miles for $5 is definitely a meltdown. Now we're gonna send this one to David. The last time we were parked with David, remember he denied an Uber and it came straight to us. Well, we're just returning the favor. Now I don't know how long we're gonna stay on Highlands because it's Lakeland downtown is where the money is at right now. It's too many people flooding Highlands. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that, but that's 6.6. We're trying to stay away from 6.6.
Out here.
Yeah. I mean, even though we're doing good on the 4s, but it seems like we're not making enough money, but we are making our dashes with the 2 apps combined.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, where's the attack?
I've been taking donuts, picking up my donuts.
Oh, you're in the South Florida Avenue?
Yeah, I just started, made the left on South Florida, and boom, got a Dunkin' Donuts hit. So I wasn't sure to head to Chipotle or Chick-fil-A. I'm not sure. At lunchtime, I just feel it out and see which one hits more. But
Look
I'm
at
at Dunkin'
him.
Donuts right now.
All right, dude. Huh?
You in Highlands still?
Yeah, we're by Fuzzy's.
Fuzzy's.
Oh yeah, that's where we're going to. Dunkin' Donuts, 825.
Good.
4.8 miles. Be ready, we're coming to attack. Hey, by the way, I got you on the camera. Loudspeaker time. Talking that shit about attacking. Now it's time to follow your lead. Later.
All right, bye.
I feel with Highlands, in the morning is the Chick-fil-A side, but I feel in the afternoon is gonna be the Fuzzy side.
Okay.
Because you've seen how we got that $8 and change for 4 miles. You know, everything over there was giving us high. I think in the morning you have to stick over there, so let's attack this dude. Pick us up some ice.
Coffee.
Make mines with less ice, please. I want coffee, more coffee than ice. Let me ask you a question. How often you change your oil on your car? Or you do maintenance, like rotate tires, or... That's what we're doing a video on today.
Oh, cool. I change my oil every 5,000 miles or 3 months.
So, I mean, do you do it exactly at 5 or 3 months? Like I do mines every 3 months, no matter what my miles are. I don't care, you know.
I do it anywhere between 3 and 4 months, I guess. I always land in that. I have a log.
Gotcha.
So I always land in there. It could be 4 months, but it could be like 4,000 miles, whichever comes first, I guess.
You rotate your tires?
Every like 5-6 months.
What kind of oil you use?
Synthetic?
Even though your car doesn't take synthetic?
Oh no, it's supposed to be.
The Corolla takes synthetic.
Yeah, 0.20.
What about this one here?
This one, same thing.
Oh, okay.
0.20 or 0.25.
All right.
So
Well, if you ever notice when you get over 100,000 miles on Toyota, you got to use 1040.
Really?
So yeah, because
they're both over 100. Just over.
right, because the oil is so thin like water. When you beat it down in this hot weather, that 0 becomes negatives. See, 0, 20. The 20 is the winter weight, what they call winter weight. 0, winter, 20. 20 is a high number.
Okay.
The lower the number, the thicker. I mean, it's reverse. The point is, you want 1040. You want the 10 and the 40.
And Toyota's okay with that?
Yeah, I always.
And your cars have.
Because as long as you use fully synthetic, you're good.
Yeah.
Remember, fully synthetic is for less wear.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why they're on the new cars. The regular oil wears more.
Well, yeah, regular oil.
Right.
I learned the hard way when I had Ford.
Yeah. I just had an Uber and I sent it to him. And this is ours, guys, so don't think it's a customer's.
No, this is ours.
As I was sitting here and an Uber came up.
Yeah.
And I passed it. As soon as I passed it, it went on to him.
Did it?
I get the small cut?
Yeah.
And you get the big cut?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm love. All right, BB.
Well, because I don't know
Put your
how
phone
you
up.
actually are with
I said I liked
ice.
it
Okay.
yesterday. Alrighty. Confirm pickup. He says this might be downtown. That's why he didn't take this, if this is the one.
Oh, well, I'm fine with that.
Well, that's what I was telling him. We're doing the thing. But anyway, to get with the oil changes, I just want to let people know. I've had cars that have over 300,000 miles with the original motor still driving. This one here has got 200 and something. So
yeah.
I change my oil every 3 months religiously of the miles.
Doesn't matter whether we hit the
And-
3,000 mark or not.
Right,
Every
and
3
I
months.
add the STP
Yeah.
additive. Always.
Yeah.
The other thing too is I rotate my tires every 6 months, because you will go through tires here, especially in delivering. I learned a lot of that delivering pizza, because your front tires will wear
Oh, yeah.
quicker. With the new cars nowadays, that you have that anti-sway or anti-traction control.
We'll go through
Take the
tires
next
here.
left onto Glendale Street, then turn right onto Florida Avenue South.
A lot of people, they used to put their good tires in the front because everyone's like, oh, front wheel drive's got to have good tires. That's not in today's car.
No.
With the anti-traction control, you have to have, and if you go to a lot of places, especially here in Florida, they will not put new tires on the front of your car. They will always have your best tires in the rear. Because in an anti-traction control, when your computer is trying to tell your rear wheels to pick up traction, and your tires are bald in the back, you will slide out of control. That's why you don't keep those tires in the back no more. That's why if you ever buy new tires, they go to the rear. And like I said, a lot of places in Florida, the whole state of Florida, they will not put new tires on the front. You got to remember, you're able to control the front now with your steering. What the anti-control traction does is it stops, release the tires so that it can pick up the grip. And if you have no grip in the back, you will slide. And if you ever had a car like a Dodge Charger or something like that, or a Chevy, take off the anti-control or the traction control, take that off and see how you will, even on a dry street, you will spin and lose control. Because a lot of people, when they're drifting and they're doing donouts, they'll turn off the anti-control traction. Because like I said, the computer is wanting to slip, release to keep you from going. So that's what that is. And that's why I always change my tires every 6 months so that they're even, and I'm buying new sets all the time. Back in the day, you know, I used to go through front tires every year, and man, my rear tires can stay on there for 6 months. and stuff. But that's, in today's time, you can't do that no more. Now it's thing. I have a K&N air filter, which I clean every time I do an oil change. And my tune-ups I do once a year, because the tune-ups today, cars go 100,000 miles, because these cars today, this RAV4 has iridiums. So they're 100,000 mile plugs and stuff. But I always use additive. And in this car, I always use 1040 synthetic blend, because that's what the oils is going to now. I never, this car and the other car, they did not have synthetic oil, so I use a synthetic blend. Don't ever use a synthetic oil on a car that's never had synthetic, because you've already wore out everything. Putting synthetic oil in is like putting water in it. When you have a synthetic car, you keep the synthetic blend in it, but you go after 100,000 miles, like I was explaining to David, if you heard me, you go to the 1040.
Yeah.
So let us know, guys, how you keep your maintenance, keep your cars up and everything. Doordash tip of the day: don't raise your voice, improve your argument. Here comes that rain again. Same thing in Florida. After a year, your wipers have to be replaced once a year. I don't care. And to do it in January is dumb. The best time to replace your wipers is in the beginning of the summer, like in June. So it goes from June to June.
Yeah.
But that's one thing in Florida. I use HID bulbs
In the headlights.
in the headlights so I can get brighter. I always have fog lights for at nighttime. But like I said, you know, checking my air pressure every time I do my oil changes. You always check the tires when they're cold, because when they're hot, they've already got 3 or 4 pounds, unless you have that other kind of air that you got to pay for in your tires that doesn't get big or small,
Right.
and stuff. But you can't mix those two airs together. I just can't remember the off name on them. But it's the reason they use that type of air on your car, it's not because it saves you gas mileage. It's because in the winter time, it was tripping up the TPS MS sensors, because air would shrink in the winter, and everyone would think they would have to go put air in their tires. So with this other air that they put in there, that green air, whatever the hell it's called.
Isn't it like that fix-a-flat crap?
No, it's that
I know what it
the green cap thing. The reason they put that air in there, because that air does, they use a NASCAR, and it doesn't shrink or expand like regular air. That's why you never check your tires when they're hot, because they'll be 3 to 5 pounds over.
Right.
You know, or under, but they'll be 3 to 5 pounds over. This other air you can check whenever you want to, because the heat and the cold don't change the variance of it. So always remember that too. And I don't care how new your car is or how old. BB will tell you, my parents give me their cars. I don't think I bought a new car one time in my whole entire life. Every car I've ever had, I've had. And, you know, that's just to show you the miles. I promise you. I could bring cars, especially Toyotas, to 400,000 miles still running, because I change the hoses every 5 years. I change my belts every 5 years, no matter what they look like. That's part of maintenance.
Yeah.
You know, everyone could say, well, I don't have money. Well, that's money that you should be putting aside, especially being a driver.
Turn right onto West First Street.
You know, being a driver, you should be putting money aside for your maintenance, because a car, that's your money maker.
I don't care if you're a driver or not. You should be putting that money aside anyway. If you own a car, period.
I'm just saying, like, I can take this car, I can take any of our cars to New York City and never feel afraid that I will blow a hose, a belt, a battery would die. I would never feel afraid of anything like that, because I know I maintenance it.
Yeah.
Now, if it just happens, you know, to break, well, then it was made to break.
Turn
But
right onto West First Street, then turn left
I
onto
don't
North
let a
Florence
car
Avenue.
go without maintenance. You know, some people, they only got cars that they just drive around to stay around the block.
Take the
But
next left onto
That
North
was one thing
Florence
my
Avenue,
father
then
and
your
mother
destination will
always
be on the right.
preached was, you know, takes more than just putting gas in the
Yeah.
gas tank. You got to check the oil, check the brake
Your
fluid.
destination is on the
ready?
right.
1031. Wow, look at that house, BB.
Yeah, I know. That's cute.
That is so cute. I swear. That is cute. But that's not the house we're going to. There it is right there.
Okay.
And another thing, when you buy tires, don't always buy tires for the weight of your car. Don't buy cheap tires because
You're going to be replacing them more often than you realize.
Because if it's not for like that P125, 50, and then they got the rest of the numbers that say like 75M, 75X, whatever. 75 is the weight. 95 is the weight. So just remember, even though, don't buy it, look at your door, whatever. If your car calls for a 95, you need to get a 95 or up. Because if you get a 95 on down, it's not made for your weight, and those tires even wear out quicker because then again, the rubber compound. Now the other number, which is the X or whatever, that is going to be the speed. So if you got a Corvette, you know, you want ZRs, you want those. If you just got a little Hyundai, you're not so much worried about the speed as long as it goes to 80 miles.
Yeah.
But if you have a van, which a lot of people used to do wrong in Pep Boys, is they would want to buy the cheap tire, because now Pep Boys, a lot of places, they won't sell a tire.
Right.
If your car, there's another, Ford has that van, that little work van that only Continental used to make the tires for. And it would, even that little work van that Ford would make, you had to only put those tires on there.
There's a reason that you have a specific type of tire on your car. And people think, well, okay, I can go smaller because it's, you know, I'm going to save $50. Okay, well, that $50 is okay if you're in a pinch. But here's the thing. Your car weighs a lot. You're not gonna be saving that $50 in the long run. You're gonna have to put it back out, and you're gonna wind up putting more out, because if that tire blows, you have an accident, you're spending more than $50. And I have had tires on my vehicle that got recalled, and I didn't realize that they were recalled, and I wrecked my car, and they were for the specific type of tire for my car, but because of however Firestone,
that's when Firestone had the recall,
and then
on the Ford Exploders. Yeah. The other thing too is, if your tire is over 5 years old, I don't care what it looks like, it's like you being 90 years old.
You ain't gonna work like you did.
That's
when you
right.
were 20.
Because what happens is if you hit a pothole and that tire was new in the first 2 years, that pothole bump, it's like a bruise. It will always stay within that tire. As the tire gets older, it will blow out exactly in that spot when the tire gets older. So if you're buying used tires, you're not saving yourself some money. You're better off to go to Walmart or go to eBay and find yourself some cheap tires. I'd rather buy cheap tires that aren't made for my load range than buy a used tire that's 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, but it looks brand new. Because not even tire places keep their tires that long. They get rid of them. Because
the tires today have got radios in them.
Radio.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
That's a radio. Radios. Well, because they get old. That's like people. So just remember that. But I promise you, if you get the tires that are weighted for your car, you are going to see a big difference on less tires. But because we deliver, we're going to use our tires more because we're always turning at the front wheel. So the rain is here. And I don't know, BB. I don't know what you want to do. Stick to Highlands or get right into Lakelands?
Get into Lakeland because I
you
can't.
think?
I can't.
Well, let's go back into Highlands and see. Because it's raining now, so let's see. Yeah, this is a reason why you want to have good tires and stuff because of the rain. Hydroplaning.
Well, that boneheads just like to slam on the brakes.
Yep. Okay. We got to get Grubhub. He's got 2. He's killing us, man. Grubhub, he's killing us with Grubhub. Email them. Say, hey, dudes, we're on the waiting list. What the heck is going on?
And they'll email me back saying, we'll get to you when we get to you.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Fill all the bubbles.
5 minutes of getting that on.
You'll be all right.
You better run, baby, run! What'd you forget now?
The red card.
Okay. Round 2. Run, baby, run! And I don't care if your tires say 50 or 60,000 miles. It all comes down to the load range. Like I helped David get the 4 tires with his Corolla and stuff. And he found them for a good price and everything. So, no. That's 7.3 for 582. But, yeah, I helped them. Load range and speed if you have a fast car, as long as they're 90 and over. But, alrighty, it's raining, baby. It's raining, man. It's raining, man. Hallelujah, it's raining, man. Hey, hey.
I don't see any men.
Long, short, fat like me, rough enough, tough to hold his pee. It's raining, man. I think that was Donna Summer who sang that.
I think so.
What does that say now?
Okay, after the go to Jersey Mike's, you did not confirm this delivery in time. We've removed it from your app and sent it to another dasher. You will not be sent another order until you click resume dash in your app.
Okay. So it like...
And no.
Chili, he said no. For $10 for 8 miles. I mean,
No.
tempting as it is, but it's not. That's what I'm saying. It's just too many miles. And then $8.53 for 8.2 is not worth it. Like I said, we're trying to stick with 4 point something, 5 and under.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's do it. Alright, this is 1 mile for $5. That there is 2 dashes, 4.4 miles for $10.50. So we're gonna go do this one first.
Right onto Florida
That'll
Avenue
give these
South,
people enough
and turn
time
left.
to do theirs. So this will be 3 dashes. It's like $15.50. It's like you haven't accepted a request in a while. So Uber put you on a pause.
It does the Doordash things too.
Brakes too. Always check your brakes when you rotate your tires or oil changes.
And always check your brake fluids.
Yeah. Any antifreeze. Because brakes will wear out a year.
Yeah.
If you're steady door dashing every day.
If you drive every day, yeah. I mean.
Yeah, because you're always stepping on them. But I mean, we have lifetime brakes through
AutoZone.
Yeah, so brakes are free.
You pay a little more.
I
but
just-
it's
Continue
worth
on
it
Waring
in the
Road
end.
for half a
I
mile.
just gotta replace them. Yeah, I don't get the cheap brakes. I get the ceramics and stuff. Less dust on the wheels, and stopping power is better. BB, we're in the peak pay. We got a peak pay. We're in the peak pay.
Really?
Yeah. I guess we're in the peak pay. Peekaboo!
That means there's no dashers.
I give you $1.
Yay.
Yeah, hour left. We're getting ready to go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what?
Let's give him a peek.
We'll give you a peek pay. Thank you. Doordash.
Crazy stuff.
16.4 miles, $8.25. That
can go
kind of
right
peak
there.
pay ain't working there.
And just think, that's $1 added.
Jeez Louise. That one kind of got us there. $13 for 10
Turn
miles.
right, then turn left.
2 deliveries. But our hour's running out. I mean, we got to get something now. Sucks, but it is what it is. It's hard to
true.
dinkle and doodle
At this point.
when you ain't got no dinkles and doodles to dinkle with.
When you haven't gotten enough tinkles or doodles today.
Oh my gosh.
Alright.
That place will make you broke in no time. So Uber paused us, but when it pauses, it kicked us offline. DoorDash says you missed the delivery
And nothing came up.
from Jersey Mike's.
And I've already
And you're
done.
there for 2 deliveries. These apps are going cuckoo.
Get a little bit of rain, it just screws everybody up.
Jesus. Alrighty. 7708. Final tally 3788.
12 deliveries.
12 deliveries. Woo! We did it.
One more day down.
Well, guys, again, let us know what your maintenance routine is. Until our next video.
See ya.
Bye-bye.